Hello everyone. First intermediate lesson on exercises. Unit 3. Lesson 1. Lesson 1. Good Gwen on Lazy Lane. Good Gwen on Lazy Lane. Gwen الجيدة حسنة التعامل ولين للكسول. Vocabulary. Good, good, well behaved. Good, well behaved. Adjective. Pocket money, pocket money, مصروف الجيب. Pocket money. Lazy, lazy. Adjective. Archer is a typical English family name. Archer is a typical English family name. Mr. and Mrs. Archer have asked their children, Gwen the daughter and Lane the son, to do some work. أعيدها. Archer is a typical English family name. Mr. and Mrs. Archer have asked their children, Gwen the daughter and Lane the son, to do some work. Answer the following questions. What have Mr. and Mrs. Archer asked Gwen and Lane to do? What have Mr. and Mrs. Archer asked Gwen and Lane to do? نقول they have, يعني Mr. and Mrs. Archer they. Mr. and Mrs. Archer they. They have asked. هنا بالمضارع التام. They have asked. ونأتي بجوين and Lane بذيم. مفعول به. They have asked them to do some work in the house. To do some work in the house. Following questions. Answer the following questions. أجب على الأسئلة التالية. The two children. Who's the two children? Gwen, a good daughter to her mother. هذه البنت الأولى لمستر and Mrs. Archer. Gwen, a good daughter to her mother. Number 1. How old is Gwen? How old is Gwen? هناك اثنان. She is 15. كما هي. She is 15. She is 15 number. Or she is 15 years old. Or she is 15 years old. أي واحدة تكتبوها هي صحيحة. Number 2. What has Gwen cooked? What has Gwen cooked? هنا فقط rice and chicken. Rice and chicken. Rice and chicken. يعني رز مع الدجاج. إذا أنتم تريدوا أن تضعوا الجملة كاملة. She Gwen has cooked. She has cooked rice and chicken. He has cooked rice and chicken. ولكن rice and chicken, this is enough. كافية. Enough. Okay, rice and chicken. Number 3. What has Gwen washed? What has Gwen washed? Vegetables. هكذا vegetables. والفي طبعا capital letter بداية الجملة بالpunctuation V vegetables. Or she has washed vegetables. She has washed vegetables. Okay, number 4. Where has Gwen out the vegetables? Where has Gwen out the vegetables? هنا وضعت كوين الخضروات in a barrel. in a barrel في إناء. in a barrel يعني في شيء دائري، وهذا in a barrel في إناء. She has both the vegetables in a barrel. She has both the vegetables in a barrel. هذه بين الأقواس أنتم حرين فيه كتابتها أو لا. في كتابتها هذه أو لا. What does Gwen's mother say to her after saying thank you? What does Gwen's mother say to her after saying thank you? Her mother said, this is complete يعني جملة كاملة هكذا. Her mother said. من هي her mother؟ بجوين. Her mother said, you are a very good girl. Thank you معناها you are a very good girl. You are a very good girl. Number 6. What does Gwen's mother give her? What does Gwen's mother give her? Pocket money. مصروف جيب على طول. Pocket money. P بالكابيتال letter. Pocket money مصروف جيب. أو تستطيع أن تقولها her mother gives. does that give يسوي gives. her mother gives her pocket money. والباكيت ماني هو مال يعطى لولد وبنت to spend ليصرفها as he pleases or she pleases فيما يفرحه is money given to a child to spend as he or she pleases. هذا مو لحفظ. باكيت ماني شرح لمن باكيت ماني مصروف الجيب هو مال يعطى لطفل أو طفلة to spend لتصرفها كما يحلو لها أو كما يحلو له. Number 7. Is it a good idea? What idea? Give her pocket money. Is it a good idea? And why? Or why not? Giving money is good idea. Give money is good idea. Is a good idea. Is a good idea. Because he or she wants to be as independent person. Because he or she wants to be as independent person. يعني المال المعطى هو صفة جيدة لأن هو أو هي يريدان أن يصبحوا كأشخاص مستقلين. Number 8. What can Gwen do and why? What can Gwen do and why? هذه أسئلة بالكتاب موجودة. What can Gwen do and why? Gwen can go to the shops. Gwen can go to the shops because she is a good girl. Because she is a good girl. يعني جوين يمكنها أن تذهب إلى المحلات للسبب بأنها she is a good girl لأنها بنت جيدة في التعامل وحسنة الأخلاق. Son to his father. Lane lazy الكسول لين مع والده يعني كيف يتعامل مع الأشياء. طبعا سيء هو ليس كجوين. How old is Lane? Lane is 13 or he is 13 years old. Number 2. What did Mr. Archer ask Lane to water? What did Mr. Archer ask Lane to water? The garden. يعني لما تكتبها the بالكابيتال letter the T و H E عادي small letter the garden أو تقول he asked Nin to water the garden. He asked Nin to water the garden. هنا أنا أعطيت الأحمر فقط المغاير، لون المغاير، لأجل أنه تجد هذا الحديث في الإجابة. الآن أكو في حديث للإجابة، ولكن الطريقة القديمة he asked Nin to water the garden. He asked Nin to water the garden. Number 3. What did Mr. Archer ask Nin to tidy? What did Mr. Archer ask Nin to tidy? He asked Nin to tidy his room or his room. غرفته, his room. Number 4. What did Mr. Archer ask Nin to wash? What did Mr. Archer asked Nin to wash? The car. Or he asked Nin to wash the car. Number 5. Has Nin watered the garden? Has Nin watered the garden? هل سقى نين الحديقة? No, he hasn't. Why? No, he لأن يعني وhasn't الفعل المساعد. Has Nin tidied his room? Has Nin tidied his room? No, he hasn't. Has Nin washed the car? No, he hasn't. Archer. Mr. Archer thinks that Lynn is lazy. But Lynn is lazy because he said I was feeling lazy yesterday. Because he said I was feeling lazy yesterday. lazy معناها ليست الحفظ، هنا فهم. lazy adjective, a person who avoids household works or avoids to do his or her work. يعني الشخص الذي يتجنب أعمال البيت، أو يتجنب أن يعمل عمله أو أن تعمل عملها. لذلك سؤالين. What haven't Lynn watched? ماذا لم يشاهد لين؟ شنو اللي ما يشاهده؟ He hasn't watched the TV all week. يعني أنا أقرأ the TV all week. That's enough. The TV all week. Okay? The TV all week. Or he hasn't watched the TV all week. السؤال الثاني. How did Mr. and Mrs. Archer feel? How did Mr. and Mrs. Archer feel? Mr. Archer felt angry. Mr. Archer felt angry with Lynn, while Mrs. Archer felt happy with Gwen. Questions and short answer. Questions and short answers. أسئلة وأجوبة قصيرة. للفهم هذا we need short answer for these questions by auxiliary. يعني هنا مهم هذا. عندنا سؤال يبدأ بفعل مساعد. ماذا؟ يبدأ بفعل مساعد. Number 1. Has Gwen cooked the chicken? Or has Gwen cooked the vegetables? أنا أقول yes she has. لأنها جيدة وحسن التعامل. Yes she has. لا أقول no. Yes she has. She yes وشي Gwen وهاز الفعل المساعد. ماذا؟ الفعل المساعد المن؟ the present perfect للمضارع التام. Number 2. Has Dean washed the car? Has Dean washed the car? No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Have they washed the room? Have they washed the room? Yes, they have. Yes, they have. أو يقال no, they haven't. No, they haven't. Number 4. Has the worker completed this work? Has the worker completed this work? Yes, he has. Yes, he has. Or no, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Okay. Number 5. Have you studied hard for the exam? Have you studied hard for the exam? Yes, I have. وآخر or no, I haven't. No, I haven't. 6. Has the nurse worked now? Has the nurse worked now? Has the nurse worked now? Yes, she has. Yes, she has. No, she hasn't. No, she hasn't. Reminder للتذكير. Reminder أيضا لفهم. Reminder. But when no auxiliary in the sentence. What we do إذا لا يوجد فعل مساعد. لا يوجد فعل مساعد واضح يعني مبين الهاز الهاف الشود الماست الايز العار ام كلها هذه موجودة ولكن ليست هذه موجودة. فماذا سنفعل هنا في هذه الحالة؟ هنا في هذه الحالة لا يوجد فعل مساعد نستخدم did does do. did does do وحسب الفاعل. وحسب الفاعل يعني إذا كان جمع والفاعل I نستخدم do. إذا كان جمع أو الفاعل I نستخدم do. They do, we do, you do, I do, I do, you do, we do, they do. أوكي. إذا كان الفاعل مفرد نستخدم فعل does. إذا كان فاعل مفرد نستخدم فعل does. فاعل مفرد من؟ he و she و it. he does, she does, it does. he does, she does, it does. وإذا كان ماضي فنستخدم فعل did. إذا كان ماضي نستخدم فعل did مع كل هذا الضمائر وما يقابلها. ماذا يقابل الضمائر؟ يعني I did, you did, he did, the teacher did, she did, the nurse did, it did, the dog did, the cat did, the camel did, we did وهكذا. عندنا هنا 3 أمثلة. 1. Do they play football? Do they play football؟ هنا auxiliary. ماذا auxiliary؟ do. فش أقول؟ yes they do. yes they do. لما أجيب أجاوبها قبل هذا do أقول they play football. هو راح يسألني they play football. راح يسألني do they play football؟ أقول له yes they do or no they don't. واضح؟ أشرحها مرة ثانية. الجملة الأصلية they play football. they play football يوم يلعبون كرة القدم. راح يجي واحد شخص ثاني يقول لي ماذا؟ do they play football؟ هل يلعبون كرة القدم؟ أو هل تلعبون كرة القدم؟ أنا شو جاوبه؟ yes they do. yes they do or no they don't. يعني do ما أصلا ما موجودة بالفعل الرئيسي. يعني الفعل الرئيسي موجود لوحده. they play football هكذا أصل الجملة. number 2. does she work now؟ ما أصل الجملة. she works now. she works now ماذا؟ Does she work now? Does she work now? أنا أجاوب yes she does. Yes she does. Or no she doesn't. Or no she doesn't. Okay. الثالثة did he work? Did he work good last week? Did he work good last week? Yes he did. Or no he didn't. وهذه الجملة did they work good last week نفسها يعني الفاعل مفرد وجمع. إذا هذا موضوع مهم جدا.